I absolutely adore Evo. I'm still amazed that Street Fighter is still making the claim that they are the best fighting game on the market as of right now. But back to why we're sitting here. We're talking about why this is Street Fighter 4 Ultra Edition and not Street Fighter 5. This is not Street Fighter 5 because they are going to revamp the character models from Street Fighter Cross Tekken and bring them over, as we're going to see now when they're talking about these 5 new characters. But they're really just 5 characters they transferred over. So I still think it'll be good, and it's the first time they've ever actually updated the game. And unlike the Arcade Edition, which was exclusive, and the Super Edition, which you had to buy a standalone disc, and they claimed they couldn't do an upgrade like this, the upgrade would be $14.99, the standalone would be $39.99. But Hugo was definitely in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and quite frankly, it looks like the same model, to be honest with you. It's really good to see Poison back, everyone's favorite transvestite. Nothing like looking at her and being like, hey, you're hot, oh wait, you have a... Actually, I think I'm probably more excited for Elaine than anyone else because I always wanted to have her and Sean in the original ones. And it was just because I felt like they were underhyped. And Rolento, well... yeah, he's Rolento. He's in the game. Everyone should be happy who's a Rolento fan. I think he's a way to the character spot. Oh no, it looks like it'll be good. It feels like this is the way they should do DLC. If you buy the original and you get the upgrade for a much cheaper price, this will be better than, well, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter, and then Super Street Fighter Arcade Edition, and now we're at Ultra Street Fighter 4, so that's the reason why we have Ultra Street Fighter 4 and not Street Fighter 5. Thanks. Personally, it's nothing against the Capcom series, anything Capcom's made. Capcom has just been terrible with DLC for a while now, and then even Seth Gillian was saying that the last arcade version was the last DLC for the game, but here we are at EVO again. We have another iteration of DLC for it that's been done in the pattern that they should have done with the original sets. Now, as far as everyone looking and being like, oh well, these characters can't be the same ones. You got to realize that Street Fighter Cross Tekken was one of 2 games. Street Fighter Cross Tekken made by Capcom, and Tekken Cross Street Fighter was made by Namco, which is yet to be released yet. This is a full Capcom game. The only difference between the engines is how they execute a certain thing, but for the most part, it was literally a Street Fighter game with Tekken characters in it. And so to port these characters over would be nothing at all. And even looking at the ones you see here from their gameplay, that's coming up, it looks just like Street Fighter Cross Tekken. And so it's more or less feeling like a merger, and it's more or less one of those things where you're just like, okay, well, if I already own Street Fighter Cross Tekken, why aren't you giving this to me? But we'll see how it works out and it pans out in the end. I don't really think it's worth buying. There's no reason that any game should be released 4 times at all. Like, there's just absolutely no excuse for it. But we'll see how it plays. I really am curious about the new balancing issues. They said they took notice from the community what we wanted and what happened with that. So, all in all, let's see what's going on. Alright, thanks.